You said that game has so many options.
Okay, is this what we're doing on this episode, bro?
Look.
I couldn't even imagine being shrunk in the backyard.
Nah, man.
Talking about some mom.
Yeah, you just
And you just over like
you swinging on a blade of grass like yeah. Be different and creating a build just to get to the end boss and find out
so much
the build. Shut up. Because it was struggling to get the word out. Stop it. I'm a professional.
Welcome back to another episode of G2A Unlocked,
Your gateway to adventure.
My name is Max.
And I'm Forrest.
And today we have a very special episode for you. Today we're going to talk about 10 different games. 5 that were fire that have already dropped, and 5 more that are about to drop. Now, first one up on the list that's already came out is Expedition 33. Yo, Forrest.
Skill.
Now, we actually did play this game on one of our episodes where Siem was on that episode.
Shout out to Siem.
What up, Siem? How you been? And that story is crazy, bro.
It is. It's dramatic. Like the first real cinematic scene, you're like, what the hell kind of game is this? Like, you're literally like, okay, like I didn't expect that to happen. And to find out like what's happening to the city, why the kids are just a group of kids by themselves and there are no parents. Like once you figure that out, you're like, damn, it's like the storyline is just unique.
I want to say that's definitely one of the greatest stories ever told in gaming.
I want it to be. I want the movie. I want a movie.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Like the movie will go so hard.
It would. I mean, let's talk about it. Like the gameplay is fire. It's turn based.
Yes.
But with a twist.
Yeah, with rhythm. It's like turn-based with rhythm.
Right.
To where, and I know when we were on with Vader, he made a great observation, which is it's turn-based, but you have the ability to basically fight for yourself.
Right.
Like when it's their turn, you can block, parry, whatever, but it's based upon your skills.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree, man. Like I said, that game, whatever number is on that mountain, everybody that's that age will die. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, they fade away. The paintress, she paints the number, and then everybody that hits that has hit that age, just they get blipped like in game.
Yeah,
basically.
Avengers stuff popping up in here. Where Thanos at?
Yeah, you get.
Oh man, but like I just don't like who was sitting in their lair.
That's what I want.
And came up with this idea.
It's so dope. The idea is so dope.
Like for real, though, you had to like they cooked.
Okay, so what? Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Imagine making a movie, but it's like a trilogy or a series, and it's Expedition 36.
Right.
But we know we're gonna get 4 other movies until we get to this one.
Right.
But you get to like see some of the stuff that happened before those groups, some of the people that were dope, how they lost, how far they made it. Because the further you get into the game, you start seeing other companies made it pretty far.
Sure.
So like you'll start to get to see which companies made it the furthest and what monster they ran into that you ran into in the game, but how they dealt with it, if they died to it or not. So. Oh, I think it would be dope to have like a whole series. Right.
And then along with the storyline, let's talk about how dope the monsters look, bro. Yeah. They look wild.
They do.
I mean, one of them look like a giant roly-poly-oly with little baby arms and hair. Like,
or they got giant bodies with the smallest legs. And it's like, how are you so fast? That don't make no sense.
Man, I'm telling you, like I said, whoever, like the developer, I hope you guys win Game of the Year or something behind this game, because the story is incredible. And if you guys haven't played this game, like please go to G2A.com, check it out. You guys already know we got the discount. Go check it out right now and jump on that joint right now.
Get them codes, man.
Now, game number 2 is one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
It's Split Fiction.
Talk about it, fam.
Yo, before I talk about it, what do you know about Split Fiction?
Well, I played the first one.
Okay.
So I do understand the dynamic of having 2 people trying to work together. The first one was about relationships between the husband and a wife and the fracture of their family, and the game brought them back together as they had to start relying and trusting each other. So that I know that about the first game.
Okay. Well, the second game is very similar to that, where you have a group of people that went to this corporation, and basically all of these people that got selected for this role at this corporation were book writers, and they all wrote stories. Okay. So they had like 5 or 6 of these people that wrote these stories in this facility, And basically there was this machine that would basically place them in the story that they wrote. Like they virtual reality,
Gotcha.
but beyond virtual reality, like they're like in this bubble that would literally teleport or transport them into this like reality.
Yeah.
So they're just like floating. So where the split came into play was once one of the girls figured out what was going on, she didn't want to do it anymore. She was like, I didn't know what I signed up for. I don't want to do this. I don't want to get in this bubble thing right here. I don't want to be a part of this at all. And the CEO guy was like, no, you already signed up. Like, you signed your waiver. And something happened. I can't quite remember exactly what happened, but something happened where she tripped and fell into one of the other writers' bubbles.
Yeah.
So now you had two people in one bubble. So what was crazy is they were both in their own worlds, but they were both like together in some way.
So it was like merged. It was like merging.
It was like, yeah, it's like both of their worlds were merged into one world, which was super dope.
Yeah.
So then, you know, me and my wife played. So she picked one girl, I picked the other girl, and basically we're doing all these missions together, but we had to like work together. So like there would be a time where she would have to pull a lever on her side, and then I gotta like swing across and jump and land on something on the other side. But it was so cool because you could like change into things. Like you could change into a fish.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, weird monsters and stuff like that. And then on top of that, like we fought like some crazy bosses with like laser guns and like it was just so cool to have to work together. And me and my wife thought it was the funnest thing in the world. Wall jumping and running and sliding and, you know, just in and out of different worlds. And there was one point where we were crossing over into each other's worlds, like back and forth. And then sometimes like it would just be in my wife's world or she would just be in my world.
Yeah.
So, you know, the fact that we had to spend so much time together and working together as a team was definitely, that caught me off guard.
Yeah. What's dope is that was fun. Because, you know, sometimes like having to play those type of co-op games where you're relying on the other person, you can start side-eyeing each other at times. So it's dope that y'all, like, it was a fun experience, and y'all probably can't wait till the third one if they do make another one.
Now, the third game on the list is Elden Ring Night Reign.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember when we were sitting at PAX, bro, and we were watching the gameplay?
Bro, it was so hype. It was like just like the boss fights. Like seeing how every single game can be different and creating a build just to get to the end boss and find out
so much
the build. Shut up. Because it was struggling to get the word out. Stop it. I'm a professional.
My bad.
That's fine. I kind of don't even want to cut that out, to be honest. But having to create a build in the game, I really worked really hard to throw that B quickly. That's funny. Build. That
the
build.
second bit was like,
That was all soft. Soft with a capital T. I said a capital T.
Capital T is great. Brain don't be braining after a long day at work, fam. It really don't.
It don't. Okay, so creating builds that in the beginning of the game to fight bosses, and then what happens is you could accidentally, well, not even accident, but you could run into like a final boss that could be a counter to your build. Like poison builds are fun, but if you fight against undead in like the second or third night, you could end up dying on the whole run just because your build wasn't working. Or you could run through everything if everybody gets poison builds. Like it's like you have to be. I don't even know what to say. I was about to have make a point, but I can't remember the point.
Yeah, well, the point is the fact that, you know, that game has so many different options and how you can play it. Yeah. And you can choose the way you want to play it.
You said that game has so many options.
Okay, is this what we're doing on this episode, bro?
Look,
like, because you said build again, I held it in, all right?
But I know, but because you already clowned me twice, when you said options, look, this is what you did. I'm not lying. You said
this episode was his idea.
You said they have so many options. Like your eye got big and your head was like, you was like options. I don't know why you decided to accentuate the hell out of that word.
I didn't even do that. But yeah, no, Night Reign, like I said, man, that game is dope. One thing that I struggle with is I tried to play it on keyboard and mouse the first time I played it. Let me know, guys, also, if you play Elden Ring on keyboard and mouse. He did.
I did.
Not Night Reign, though.
I played around on Night Reign on keyboard and mouse. It's not much. It's not much different because the mechanics is basically the same. So
Right.
it's not that much more difficult. It's just difficult.
Right.
But it's not more difficult than regular Elden Ring. It's just an unnecessary difficulty to add to your gameplay.
Right. Yeah. But I did get a chance to play it on controller on one of our episodes on G2A Unlocked, and it was dope. Like, I
Yeah.
had a good time. A much better time than playing on mouse and key.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard on mouse key.
Yeah, it's very hard. But I love, like I said, how you can build all the characters. The bosses look insane.
They are.
The effects of the game, like all the spells and the abilities. You know, I'm a big World of Warcraft fan, and that game just really brings back those positive experiences.
Yeah.
Especially because you can squad up with your homies, like
Yeah.
3 people. You're running around, you know what I'm saying, not to try to get torn up at night.
Yeah, clutches. The ability to clutch up in this game to like pop an ult when the homie gets knocked and like you
Right.
save the run. Like
Yeah.
those kind of things are like it brings back the feeling of when you used to have your friends come over and spend the night and y'all would game all night
Right.
and have those like moments that you're like that was like just have those moments with each other that you kind of
Right.
don't get to have anymore playing other games like Warzone, like Apex. Like you don't get those type
Right.
of feeling, like that nostalgic type of we clutch that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah, I think that, like I said, that game has a lot of potential, and I'm very excited to see where they go with that.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm
they
saying?
keep adding new bosses and yeah.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't got a chance to check out that game, you know what I'm saying, Elden Ring Night Ring, head over to G2A.com.
Please.
Because you already know we got the deals.
We sure do.
You guys are going to hear me say that like at least 7
Yes,
more
we do.
times. But I got to remind you.
He got the deals though.
We got the deals. Number 4 on the list of games that were fire was The Altars.
The altars.
Now, that game was crazy. We also played that on one of our episodes as well.
Yes, we did.
It was crazy because you were just in some planet somewhere with all
Yeah.
this black goop. Just,
yeah, you don't know why you were there.
and
you
it was
just-
like super pokey. Sounds crazy, but when you
That's-
play the game, you'll see what I'm saying. I don't know what the black goop was doing.
Wait a minute. Yeah, what kind of are we?
They was waving. I don't know what it was.
Parental advisory.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening. It was like a bunch of dittos in the ocean.
Yeah.
Like I said, that big old like circle ship with all the different rooms
Yes.
that you can build and add on, like that was cool. And then at one point we were scourging the planet for.
We were looking for it was 2 things. I know one was blue, one was red. It was like
Right.
it was like different types of gases. There was like
Yes.
metals we needed to get.
Right.
I think the blue was like the metals,
Right.
and then the red was like organic material.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And come to find out, we were looking for this material to eventually start building like a workshop where we can create life
Right.
and clone stuff. And then what winds up happening is, okay, so in the beginning of it, you basically are on this planet and there's high levels of radiation and you find out that the sun is coming towards
Right.
you and you have to figure out a way to survive and get off the planet before the sun gets too close and you die. So
Right.
the major plot point of this game, which makes it unique, is that the altars are basically alternate versions of yourself that follow different paths in life. So they have different skills, different abilities,
Right.
ways to help you navigate the problems and that you need to solve while you're on this planet to survive.
Yeah, like I said, that game caught me off guard as well because there's a lot behind the story
Yeah.
and what you have to do to, expand in the game and build out.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool how you can customize where you want to put certain
Yeah.
things on which floor.
It's like Fallout Shelter.
Right.
Like where it gave me those vibes, but it's like if you could play Fallout Shelter where you build your shelters and you align them and move them around, but then you also got to go outside and risk life and limb to get the materials to do that.
Right. I think it'd be really cool if they added multiplayer to that game as well.
Imagine if when you create your altar, then that multiplayer kicks
Yeah.
in, and then the more altars you make, the more friends you can get that can hop on.
That'd be kind of cool. Or maybe it would take multiple people to do the same thing at once. Almost like some split fiction type.
Kinda.
Or like even Luigi's Mansion. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
played Luigi's Mansion before, but
Yeah.
it's the same. Where you got Gooigi and they kind of work together. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, guys, head over to G2A.com. Check out the altars because that game is definitely fire.
It is fun.
If you are into solo player games with a very interesting story.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that joint.
Not at all.
And then number 5 on the list of games that are fire that we have already played recently, that just recently dropped, is Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
All right. Now that game gives me like Ninja Gaiden vibes.
Yeah.
Like it brings back like the ninja movies that I love so much, like being so stealthy, and then like the samurai story, the graphics, the fighting like mechanics in the game are just so next level. I know we got a chance to play that game on our podcast, on one of our episodes as well, and it was a very, very good time.
Yeah. What's fun about it is it kind of appeases two crowds. You have the stealthy ninjas,
right?
And then you also have like the ones that just want to beast mode everything. Because like the two characters have two completely different play styles. One's just like busting through walls and just handling business, and the other one is stealthy, running around. You get like all of those like ninja. What?
But yeah, like I said, Assassin's Creed Shadows definitely has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
And again, I wish that game had multiplayer.
So how overpowered is it when you play a game through with one assassin and I don't know how many thousands of people you drop, and you just say, you know what? Let's put two of them in here instead.
Yeah.
Is that even fair?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, is it like the reality? Is it even fair at that point?
Plus, in that game, like you can switch to different storylines.
Yeah.
And enjoy different, scenarios with different ninjas, which I think is also fantastic.
You know what would be okay? So if you did multiplayer, whoever else is added on has to be like the added characters that don't do nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, how long can you survive with like random sword carrier number 6? Like he's in the background because you're in the background fighting like a mini boss to you,
right?
Because they're like destroying your village. But as it's like a mini game, you just trying to survive. Like you was like working on the farm 15 minutes ago, and now your village is getting raided. So you literally have no skills. Like you just like you player number 2 with no skills.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy if you got to like just be like on standby, just chilling, watching, and you can't really do nothing.
Nah, you just trying to survive so that the main character can save your life.
Right. But yeah, like I said, guys, head over to G2A.com. Check out Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yes.
All the different stories, the graphics, the gameplay, the fighting. Again, you cannot go wrong. That game is fire.
Man.
Now, that completes our list of top 5 games that are fire that already released this year. Now, the first game on the up-and-coming list is going to be Killing Floor 3.
Yes.
Now,
you can talk about it because I haven't played the other. I never played the first one.
So I played the heck out of Killing Floor 2. Now, what we love about Killing Floor is it's a very arcade-style zombie game.
Gotcha.
So there's not a huge commitment. You literally load up a game, you get some guns, and you just bust waves of zombies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like wave after wave, and then once you get to a certain number of waves, then there's like a big boss. But what I like about it is like, to kill the boss and go through all the waves, it's like a 30-minute stretch. Like you could literally hop on Killing Floor 3, destroy all these zombies with the homies, and hop off and be happy, satisfied.
Gotcha. So there's progression.
There is progression where you level up your character and stuff like that, but you don't need to do that to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just, when you were talking, it just dawned on me that Killing Floor is like basically just killing everything on the floor.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, what makes that even more crazy is me and my wife being super big Killing Floor fans. I was actually able to meet one of the people that's on the development team of Killing Floor 3 and got a chance to play Killing Floor 3 a little bit early.
That's dope.
Which is fire. If you guys actually go to the G2A TikTok, we posted a video on that. So we're super excited about the Killing Floor coming out. But like I said, Killing Floor 3 is a game that you could load up with the homies.
Yep.
And just have a good time.
How many players could you play with on the second one?
That's a good question. I want to say it's 4 or 5, maybe. I can't remember.
That's actually pretty dope. That many players.
Yeah,
like
4 or 5.
But it got to be crazy if it lets you play with that many homies.
Yeah, Killing Floor is coming out. We're on the 24th, actually. Yeah, July 24th, Killing Floor 3 comes out. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys head over to G2A.com. I believe you can already pre-order it. Don't quote me on that.
You have to be able to pre-order.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can pre-order it already on G2A. But like I said, that game is super fire, man. I can't wait to they got like dual pistols, crazy ARs. You know, the graphics are crazy. They got some crazy zombies just doing all kind of stuff. You got to watch out.
Are there like finishers?
Yeah.
Like
you can elbow them and stab them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That game is dope. Killing Floor 3 is super dope. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited. That's gonna be fun. The fact you can play with the homies.
Yeah.
That makes it even more fun.
And there's not a big commitment because like a lot of these games these days, they have a big commitment. That's one reason why I don't particularly care for Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah,
You
you fight for your life for like months.
Yeah, you trying to level up your weapons and all that. It's like, I mean, you do that, but you do that in the game. Once the game is over, everybody's reset.
Yeah.
So then up next on the top 5 list of games releasing soon is Grounded 2.
Yes.
Now, that's a game where the kids get grounded.
Yeah, it's basically like you're grounded. In a nutshell, you're like smaller, tinier versions of yourself. That's the best way I could explain it.
Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It's like, yeah, it gives you Honey, I Shrunk the Kids vibes for those of
Right.
y'all that are old enough to even know what that is.
Right, that's a classic. I actually brought that one up the other day.
Yeah,
To the wife.
show your kids that. Every child should watch that movie.
Agreed.
But yeah, so it's like it becomes an adventure just in the backyard, just like all of these, everything that basically was just like grass or dirt or ponds now become like great adventures, insects, animals, like everything just becomes larger than life, and it's like going on an adventure and seeing things from a different point of view.
That's crazy. Could you imagine being in the backyard and then like standing face to face with like an ant?
Nah, man. Nah, like people like when I watched, remember the movie Ants that came out, the cartoon?
Yes.
In my mind, I was like, they are vicious.
Yeah, they are.
Like no, like
Yeah.
I would be afraid for my life. Every single insect is like out to do you in. Like every single one of them. You ain't safe. We ain't safe.
Yeah, for real. I couldn't even imagine being shrunk in the backyard.
Nah, man.
Talking about some mom.
Yeah, you just
over like
you swinging on a blade of grass like yeah.
That would be insane to be that small because a blade of grass is already small, but to be like,
and you're swinging from that like
crazy.
Can't nobody see you with the naked eye can't visually see you.
Yeah, that's insane right there. So Grounded 2 comes out on July 29th, which is extremely soon, right after Killing Floor. Yep. All right, so head over to G2A.com and check that out because the gameplay is looking pretty fire. The storyline's looking pretty fire, and I definitely want to check it out myself. Yep. You gonna play some Grounded 2?
Yeah. That seems like it's gonna be really fun.
Right, and like I said, we'll probably have that joint on one of our episodes here. Yeah. And really looking forward to seeing what creative it is and how they react to that. Yeah, for sure. All right, number 3 on the games list that's coming soon is Madden NFL 26. Man, Madden brings back memories. Man. Hit stick back in the day.
Oh man, Madden is like one of the greatest franchises to ever exist. Yeah, and like 26. it changed sports forever. Like think about it. You don't even have NBA players or hockey players caring about what their overall score is. But in football, it's a thing. Like it's 100% a thing. Like that everybody wants to see what they overall is. Like when the new game comes out.
I could imagine them like getting in a heated conversation and clowning each other about like, bro, you only a 76, I'm an 89. Don't even talk to me.
I've seen reels of like defensive backs like openly stating that Madden needs to change their score. Like they don't appreciate that 83 they got. Like I'm faster than that. Like literally, like people be upset.
Yeah, I can only imagine. But one thing I love about Madden is they've always been very innovative on how to play the game. I mean, from the plays to the graphics, to the realism and the celebrations when they score.
Yeah, the motion capture is so on point. The technology is so amazing now that like sometimes you can watch a video and it takes you a second to figure out that's Madden. Like that's not a real game. Like because it can trick you sometimes. It looks so good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Madden is definitely going to be on my list, and I'm curious to see what creator that we get on the show to play Madden. Yeah. I've never actually even played Madden or NBA 2K on a PC before.
Me either.
So that's going to be interesting to try it out for the first time, too. Maybe we can even get, like, an actual game where we play Madden, like, versus each other or on the show. Yeah, we can do that. That would be dope.
Yeah, we sure could. We can
that
make
would
that
be
happen.
Dope. We're going to get a couple more controllers. Yeah. But that would be dope, 100%. But, yeah, guys, like I said, head over to G2A.com and keep an eye out for Madden 26 because you guys already know that's going to be a banger. Yeah. And stay tuned for the creator that we have on the show to play that game. And Madden comes out August 14th, all right, in a few weeks. So make sure you guys get ready to tap in because we're going to be tapped in for sure.
2025.
All right, and number 4 on the games list that's dropping soon is Dying Light: The Beast.
The Beast.
Now, Dying Light will always hold a special place in my heart because Dying Light is actually the first game that I gifted to my wife to get her into gaming. So I bought her a PlayStation 4. Growing up, she was a gamer, kind of. She'll beat me up probably for this. to me, in my eyes, she wasn't like her brothers had systems and she played sometimes.
She
that
game,
don't count.
She game, but she wasn't about that.
Right.
Life.
That don't really. No. Hold on. We gotta.
That's what you mean.
No. That might be what I mean, but that's not what I mean. But the way that you're explaining it makes it sound way more disrespectful.
You know what's funny? You know, sometimes I purposely try to be disrespectful. I was trying to be real, like you game, but you weren't like gaming is life gaming. So I was.
That was a better description.
But but the funny thing is, sometimes I try to be disrespectful to be funny. I wasn't that time.
Yeah, but the way you said it was like she ain't about.
She wasn't about it. She game, but she wasn't about that life yet.
Right.
Now she about that life.
She's definitely about that life now. In fact, she's probably waiting for me to come home right now so we can play some Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Dying Light, like I said, was one of the first games that I gifted her to play. Mm-hmm. And we beat the whole story. It was me, her, and her brother.
Yeah.
Just running away from zombies, man. You know, collecting items in the world. It's scary, bro, when the lights goes out and you got the crazy zombies chasing after you.
My question is, why do you have to do night missions? Why do they force you to go? Like, why can't you just hit sleep mode and then like wake up in the morning and do everything in the daytime?
I mean, you really could, but certain things you can't get during the day because of the night crawlers and stuff like that. Like, they have to be around. And some of the missions require you to turn on lights and stuff at night. Man. Require you to crawl up tall buildings at night. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Dying Light is insane. Like, the graphics are always cool. You know what I'm saying? You got to repair the weapons. The weapons go crazy. They break, though. Yeah. So you got to be careful what you choose. And then you got to be stealthy and sneak sometimes. Because them zombies, bro, a whole pack of zombies will chase after you, bro.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Killing Floor, you ready for that. But in Dying Light,
you just a regular, chill. You regular dude.
You in the city, the wind blowing, you don't hear nothing. And then all of us, you're like, oh, whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
And the storyline is pretty sick too. They get kind of shady in the storyline where people be stealing stuff from people.
Yeah.
And
like Walking Dead, you can't. It's like you can't trust people no more.
You gotta walk to certain. You gotta find certain people. You gotta talk to them. You gotta do like side missions and stuff like that. But Dying Light is dope. You get a bunch of cool like items. Like a grappling hook is my favorite. So you can grapple from building to building sometimes. So you ain't got to always run on the ground.
Be Spider-Man during the zombie outbreak.
Yeah, you could run and jump off of zombies and then drop kick another zombie.
You can like run on their heads and stuff?
Yeah.
Like hop from head to
head? Yeah, hopping from head to head sounds kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
In my mind, when we made eye contact, I was like, be mature. We can get through this. It makes sense.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's hard. But yeah, Dying Light the Beast looks fire. Make sure you guys head over to G2A.com and check that out because we got the discount. You already know.
Codes, y'all.
I'm going to say it at least one more time on the show. But also, I can't wait to have that game played here on the show. You guys already know we're going to play it here.
Yeah.
We're going to have an amazing creative sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? Like we always do. G2A Unlock coming to you in full effect, baby. But yeah, like I said, head over to G2A.com. Check a look at it because it's going to be there for sure. Yeah, and Dying Light Beast comes out August 22nd. And last on the list of games that's coming out this year that we are super excited. Well, top 5. There's a bunch of games that we're very excited about. But top 5 right now on this episode is going to be Gears of War.
Yeah. The oldie but goodie. It's a remaster.
Super. And it's going to be on PC.
Yes.
Which is wild because that was an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get that on PS, and it might actually launch on the PS5 too. I think this is gonna be the first time it gets on the PlayStation 2 as well. So
yeah. So what I liked about Gears of War is the fact that it was like a very cool co-op game where you could run through with the homies, split screen, and just do some crazy missions, man. And you fighting off these aliens. You know what I'm saying? Your AR's got saws on them.
It's like Doom with Homies.
Yeah. And the storyline's crazy. Like, it's very stealthy. You can hide behind boxes, pop up, bop them, go back, reload.
Because your friends can get knocked. Like, that was, like, one of the first games I remember where you can actually, like, res the homie.
Yep.
And, like, what I thought was cool, I'm curious if they do it in this one. I don't know if they put in this one, but do you remember, like, in the old Gears of War, when they were knocked, you had to like you saw. Do you see it was like a little bubble, like you were running running to try running from the light, like that you like trying to res them. Like I thought that was dope that they added that little small mechanic in the game to make it like it's game within a game in order to res somebody.
Yeah, I think Gears of War was always ahead of its time.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? That was the game that gave you a reason to go buy an Xbox.
That
was
is
one
true.
Of the ones.
Like outside of Halo, the Gears of War.
Yeah, that was
like
one of the ones that gave you a reason to go. Like, you know what? I'm going to get an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Just like on PlayStation was like WWE SmackDown was like that was like an exclusive to PlayStation at one point in time.
Yeah.
But
and the PS4 was Spider-Man, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that was one of the Xbox exclusives that had you going to the store, had you waiting in line, had you up late, tired the next day because you was grinding.
You could never find that at Blockbuster. It was always rented out.
Right.
You could never get Gears. You had to just buy Gears of War. You couldn't rent it.
For sure. But yeah, looking at the gameplay, the graphics are fire. The gameplay is smooth. You know what I'm saying? You guys already know the storyline is going to be crazy, and I'm ready for it, honestly.
Yeah. It's like you get to relive your childhood, but in HD.
Yeah, 100%. On PC, though. Gears of War on PC. Enough said, bro.
The flick shots now.
Yeah, for real.
You get to be goated. Because like before it was like you were at the mercy of that Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Now the flick of the wrist is gonna be
for real. I mean, and them dudes running with them big old packs and throwing grenades and that game was cool, bro.
That with the HD surround sound and all that, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, ahead of its time, 100%. Yeah, I'm ready for it. But yeah, Gears of War comes out August 26th, so make sure you guys head over to G2A.com and jump on that joint because it is definitely going to be there and readily available at a discounted price.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
Go relive your childhood.
Now, realistically, out of all 10 games that we talked about today, which one stands out to you specifically the most? I'm curious.
Of all, to me, it's Clair Obscure. It's Expedition 30 because it's just so different. It's like in the music, like. We didn't even talk about the music. Like it's just it feels like you're living in you're playing a movie with a movie soundtrack, and you're just like you're stressed out. Like they kept pissing me off the decisions they was making. I was like, you know what I mean? Like I was emotionally invested in the characters, and it was triggering me.
You think it's possible that game could win the game of the year?
It could because it's doing something. It merged different game styles and created a completely new thing that it's one of those things where now you're going to see more games like this.
But yeah, today's episode was definitely different. We really appreciate you guys tapping in.
Thank you, y'all.
Yeah, like I said, stay tuned for all these amazing releases, all the games that we talked about that already dropped. Make sure you guys go jump on those because we always got deals on those all day. Also, stay tuned for all the amazing creatives that we have coming soon to the show. G2A Unlocked, we are, just about 30 episodes deep into this podcast, and you guys have all made it a reality. Thank you guys all so much for showing so much love on the channel.
Appreciate it, y'all.
on this, and it's been incredible, man.
Yeah,
this ride has been incredible. Like I still, like, it gives me goosebumps, bro. The fact that we're, G2A Unlocked, bro, we're sitting here doing it.
We're sitting here filming stuff about gaming. Like we get to talk about gaming.
Yeah, for real.
And bring creators in that love the content, love gaming, love creating narratives for people.
It's just so exciting.
Yeah, it is.
But like I said, guys, we are definitely gonna catch you on the next one.
Yep.
Later.
Peace out, y'all.